For the average Star Wars fan, a favourite pastime is often comparing their favourite Sith Lords. Who is the most powerful? Who is the most influential? Who will win in a 1v1? Each fan has their own reasons for having a particular Sith Lord that they enjoy, but it also speaks a lot about the person himself, you. And that's what we're gonna talk about today.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Darth Vader, the first Sith Lord to ever appear in Star Wars media. An easily recognizable icon by even the casual audience, Vader is a menacing figure, a strong presence in every room he enters. But he was once a young Jedi Knight named Anakin Skywalker who fell to the dark side because of love. If Vader is your favorite Sith Lord, I believe you are a person who oftentimes feel conflicted, trying to do the right thing, but just somehow makes mistakes. Perhaps you are often given responsibility for things you know aren't really your cup of tea, that you do not want to be responsible for. With such a great weight on your shoulders, you only have a handful of friends whom you can really trust. Even then, you find it hard to confide with others because of some hidden barrier, the fear of losing them. But that is also a good thing in itself, because that means once a person truly touches your heart, you feel safe and are able to open up to them about stuff. And with the right company, it may mean your life would turn around for the better. But that does not mean that you won't enjoy embracing the dark side a little bit, having a little bit of action and violence once in a while, being the guy in the room who slaughters anyone that gets in your way. Darth Sidious, the man who manipulated the galaxy from the shadows and successfully turned it into his own playground. Sidious is no doubt one of the greatest Sith Lords of his time. If he is your favourite Sith Lord, I have a feeling that maybe there's a little psychopath inside you somewhere. On the outside, you may seem like a decent guy. You do well in life, having achieved some greatness, and people find it easy to trust their greatest secrets to you, things that not even their mothers would know. They feel that they can go to you and seek some good advice, so that one day, perhaps they can become a high flyer just like you. But in fact, all they are doing is giving you more leverage, more knowledge for you to use against them. They are merely tools to serve your purpose, only to be discarded when the time is right. In the end, when they feel the jolt of unlimited power coming from the tip of your fingers, they will learn to fear and respect you. Yeah, people should really think twice before trusting you. They might want to elect you into some leadership position because of some promise you made them, but they are really just digging their own graves at this point.
It is obvious that this contest cannot be decided by our knowledge of the Force.
Count Dooku, a former Jedi Knight who once stood for the noble cause, now turned evil. Dooku is no doubt a fine gentleman with a stoic and Shakespearean mannerism. If he is your favourite Sith Lord, I feel that you are also a fan of fantasy stories like Lord of the Rings or Narnia, where there are magics, wizards, dwarves and elves, in a more medieval setting as compared to the galaxy like Star Wars. You're calm, calculated in your demeanour, and you make your purpose clear to everyone around you. You carry yourself with a signature look of superiority. After all, you are more cultured and civilized than those maniacs around you who don't even know squat about Star Wars. People may think you are a hypocrite for that, but in fact, your eyes have been opened to the truth of the galaxy. You hate people who actively say they are trying to do things for good, but in fact, they are just bending their knee to corrupt authorities. It's about time someone takes matters into his own hands. You may be a gentleman, but you also know when to get your hands dirty when the cause is just.
Kenobi!
Taken away by Sidious at a young age, Maul only knew pain and revenge all his life. For revenge against losing his lower body, losing his brother, or losing his mother even. But he's quite a tough nut to crack as well, having survived as a fugitive for decades. If you are a fanboy of Maul, I think you are a really aggressive person, but in a cool way. Maybe you have a whole bunch of tattoos as proof of your devotion to pain and the way of the Sith. You would definitely love taking a spin at the double-bladed lightsaber at Star Wars conventions, and you have the guts to take on multiple challenges and problems at once. Hell, you probably have the moves to impress Ray Parker if you ever meet him in person. You may have lost your manly beats, but that does not make you less of a force to be reckoned with. In fact, it has made you deadlier. You are a survivalist by nature, and when it comes to pain, you are the most experienced and seasoned veteran.
Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Over the years, Darth Plagueis has become a huge meme in Star Wars, but not many people actually know his power. And the entire Star Wars community, I think there's probably only a handful of you guys who enjoys and respects Sidious, not only with his power to manipulate midichlorians, but also the galaxy. This says a lot about you as a person. You likely have interests that are unconventional, taboo, or even unnatural to others. Yet, these interests have brought you some unique insights and success. You might also harbor a fear of dying, a fear of losing your own life, driven by a desire to control your own fate. But it's important not to let this fear rule you, because death is a natural part of life, and in the end, someone may actually betray you. You are a wealth of knowledge that can potentially change the world, but maybe the cost of this knowledge is your dead body, so you better be careful about who you trust. Such is the way of the Sith, after all. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Do check out the channel for more things related to Star Wars and artificial intelligence. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you. Cheers.